National Security Advisor to His Excellency the President, Dr. Abubakar Jeng, the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces, the Director General of the State Intelligence Services, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, our friends from the media fraternity. I am Lieutenant Colonel Lamin K. Sanyang, the Director of Press and Public Relations, Gambia Armed Forces. On behalf of the Office of National Security, we would like to thank you most profoundly, that is the media, for having found time to come and answer to our call. We are gathered here to listen to a press briefing to be delivered by the National Security Advisor, Dr. Abubakar Jeng, in the presence of the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces, the Director General of the State Intelligence Services, and the Deputy Inspector General of Police. It is therefore my singular honor and privilege to kindly invite the National Security Advisor to commence the press briefing. Sir.
Thank you very much, PRO. Members of the press and media houses present here this afternoon, members of the National Security Council here represented ably by the Chief of Defense Staff, the Director General of the State Intelligence Services, and the Deputy Inspector General of Police. A very good afternoon to all of you. Following the unfortunate and regrettably the alleged coup plot to overthrow the democratically elected government of the Republic of the Gambia, this press briefing is conducted in order to provide situational update and information to the Gambian citizens and residents on the current security situation, the actions taken by the Gambia government, and ongoing steps regarding the botched coup attempt or plot, which indeed is a national security concern of immense implications. As you are aware, on Tuesday, 20th December 2022, 2022, the Gambia government announced a foil coup plot, which led to the immediate arrest of the Gambia Armed Forces personnel, 5 of them, who were linked to the reported coup plot. These personnel are namely Lance Corporal Sana Fadera of the Gambia Navy, who is the alleged ringleader, Corporal Mara Toure of the 1st Infantry Battalion, Corporal Ibrahim Massano of the Gambia Armed Forces Military Police, Sergeant Jibril Dabo of the Gambia Navy, and last but not the least, Corporal Bakari Njai, alias Njai B, from the State Guard. Additionally, 2 more Gambia Armed Forces officers linked to the alleged coup plot were subsequently arrested. They are 2nd Lieutenant Omar Koli from the 1st Infantry Battalion, arrested on 24th December 2002, and Captain Ibrahim Abalde from the military intelligence at the Defense Headquarters in Banjul, who was arrested on 25th December 2002. There is ongoing search for more suspected accomplices. Meanwhile, it has been established that the alleged coup plotters made contacts and held clandestine meetings in some places identified within the country as they were planning the unearthed coup plot. Also, reports are pointing to the suspected involvement of sponsors for the coup plot from civilian collaborators who were both within and outside of the country. The investigations are seriously looking into this angle. In addition, an operational plan of the alleged plot detailing the outline of the botched plot is already in the hands of the investigators. The said plan shows the composition of the formation that were to be participate, the required deployment strength, tasking, and positioning to forcefully take over the State House and prevent any intervention. The Gambia naval base in Banjul was identified to be the launching platform with accomplices from the State Guard, Fajara Barracks, Yundum Barracks, and other battalions across the country. In addition to the State House, the plan shows other key locations to be taken over and occupied, which include the Denton Bridge, the Bond Road Banjul Highway intersection, Arch 22, and installations such as Nawek Power Station at Kotu, radio stations, the Abuka Art Station, the airport, and also to seal off the economic troops. The coup plotters also intended to use media propaganda to promote their takeover, arrest cabinet ministers and senior government officials to use them as hostages to prevent any foreign intervention. They also had plans to retire all senior military officers from the rank of major and above, and also restructure the Gambia Armed Forces. This brief so far provides insight into the plan and intentions of the alleged coup plotters, which could have had far-reaching national security, peace, and development implications for both, but for the timely intervention of the state in unearthing the alleged coup plot. Consequently, in accordance with the laws of the Gambia and in line with international best practice, the Gambia government has constituted a joint investigation team to investigate the alleged coup plot. The joint investigation team draws membership from Office of the National Security, the Gambia Armed Forces, the Gambia Police Force, the State Intelligence Services, with support from the Ministry of Justice, to exhaustively, professionally, and impartially investigate the alleged coup plot. Consistent with the due process of the law, the 11 members of the joint investigation team were sworn to an oath of secrecy administered by the Solicitor General, Ministry of Justice, on 27 December 2022, and investigations has commenced. The joint investigation team has 30 days, effective 27 December 2022, to investigate, prepare, and submit their report on the alleged coup plot. Following the completion of the investigation, the public will be informed accordingly of the outcome and the next course of action. In conclusion, I wish to use this occasion on behalf of the National Security Council and service chiefs to encourage members of the armed and security services, as well as the public, to be law-abiding and more vigilant in safeguarding the peace, security, and stability of the Gambia. We should be, as always. That said, please allow me at this point to say that due to the sensitive nature of the ongoing investigations, this will be all that will be shared today with a view to not compromising the process and any future course of actions. And no questions can also be entertained. But I will, and I thank you for attending this press release, and I will provide you with a copy of the brief that I have outlined. Yeah, yeah. Hmm? Yeah. 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 The
This is a simple question to you. Is this panel going to be another red herring just to get some people in the military to pursue the silence? Was it actually the people attempted to overthrow the government of President Barrow?
You have had and listened to my statement that I provided. I have indicated to you that it's an alleged coup plot. I think that answers your question. So far, that's the information we have. Thank you. I have made it very clear that it's an alleged coup plot. So that's for your consumption. Their names will not be publicized because we want them to be independent and professional in what they are doing. Investigations are going, and they will remain until the investigations are over. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That brings us to the end of this press briefing. Copies of the press briefing will be shared with the media. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure.